home rider actually embracing the pressure and using it to their advantage rather than fading.
They've got about 4 or 5 bike lengths lead now over Pratama. And there is a battle for the lead. It's Valentine Peroni on the 73, pulls out late on the brakes. He goes
away with it. Impressive stuff from Leo, I've got to say.
And Veda Pratama now completely on his own, and Chies and the rest of them. The crucial part past Alvaro Carpe.
Didn't get to speak too much about Valentine Peroni yesterday, but he has
back there in 6th place. There he is, the number 54. He's only got himself, he hasn't got a slipstream to help the race. Obviously they're going to come down to 2 laps to go after a couple of corners. It is yesterday's winner.
Spent the entirety of his summer break training in Malaysia with Hakim Danish and his trainer, and
he's got to work his own way back in terms with the leading 5. Alvaro Carpe that leads. Chies goes inside Pratama to take 3rd place.
The up-and-coming stars from Malaysia, very much used to the heat, even though he was suffering so far this week. He was closing in by 0.3 of a second on Uriarte last time around. See what it is when Rico getting pushed back again at the moment. As we see Alpinis, he's managed to caught back on Pugliese again. He's also grown an inch or 2 as well in the summer break too, but that's not slowing him down here today. And cross line this time.
Superb shot there. Still is Brian Uriarte.
He's brought him with him as well. So we've actually got 8 riders now towards the end of this, potentially battling for the podium.
Long lap penalty for 57 Zani for exceeding track limits. It is Peroni that leads. He really enjoyed leading ahead of Carpe. Chies. Carpe pulls out a lot.
Positions then. You got Moodley just off the back. How far off the back? Half a second. So 2 laps to go. He's
with the race yesterday. He said it was great fun. He said it all just got more and more crazy towards the end of the race. Really alongside. Who's going to be late on the brakes?
He looks dead in the eyes. It is great mate Brian Uriarte. Really got to get a wriggle on now. Mind the green, boys.
Brian Uriarte takes up the lead. He's got Chies on his a great time, and he said, I'm just going to try and do the same thing again, but maybe make a better job of it at the end.
But then he looked the wrong direction because there was Kilos going the other side of him. Carpe on the inside and towards
tail. Then it's Carpe, Peroni. End of the race, he said, and that, of course, with 6 laps to go is what he's doing now. He's pulled out the very slightest of this
turn 1. Look at that then, 144.9 for Veda Pratama. He's on the chase, everybody. Indonesia stand up.
Pratama is there,
but for how long?
Changing direction. That's so tight. Advantage over the 83 of Alvaro Carpe, and Chies back there in 3rd place.
Yeah, Kilo's been in. Tune in, watch your man.
And Rico Salmela goes up into 3rd place. He's not hanging. It's so ragged. It's really getting the pressures on. And Ruche has dragged that group.
A bit quiet the last few laps, hasn't he? Just sort of not doing anything too rash and just sitting there in 3rd.
About either, as they say, Veda Pratama right on the back of that 5 now. He's back into contention. It is now what 10 men battling for these.
He's going up the inside. Yeah, he's going up the inside. Seeing the state of play as we see Peeny once again went even.
Close the gap.
Big shame for Carter Thompson, who was having a great race, I felt. He's entered the pits, unfortunately. Pugliese, he's taken Rico Salmela, who Peeny pushed wide then. They are off the back here. The ride master 144.3 last time around. So plenty of pace left for all these. So not sure what's happened there, but looks like a retirement for him. Big shame. Starting to try and avoid the slipstream, hugging the white line then. Peeny on the back of this Group 1, guys, I would say.
Yeah, and Uriarte, who made that mistake, drifted wide. He now seems a little bit stuck back in 6th place. Okay, certainly now Veda is on the back of that group. It'll be interesting to see how does he play it.
Again, here we go down into turn 4. It's 1.5 laps to go.
And Brian Uriarte can't make a mistake. There's still 5.5 laps remaining, but he's more or less back where he was in the race yesterday. Not there. Still 10 laps to go, at least 9.5. Will he try to cut through, or will he just sort of take it easy for a few laps? Stake here. He's drifted wide yesterday, drifted wide today. He pulls the tight line. He's got it right. He's got being able to perhaps run his own lines that long gearing requires.
Sort of wonder with 6 laps to go.
Now he's got back on terms with them, but he's got a track limits warning. That's not good.
No, got to be careful.
Lap and a half to defend the lead.
This is as tense as it goes. They're just sort of taking it easy on the tyres. You see Keeler's just running such higher corner speed through there. Therefore, got to be careful.
They work very hard, but he's got to...
Gets him Rookies Cup. They have absolutely pulled the pin. They're still running low, 1-4. But, yeah, It's we're going to see the real tone change in a couple.
Pay attention now, he really should, I think, perhaps just cool it a bit, make sure he stays off the green.
45s, this pace is red hot in comparison to what it was yesterday. It's all on the line here. A couple of laps time, they cross the finish line now, 5 laps to go. I think next time they come around,
Learn what the guys in front are doing and then make use of it later on, but of course he's not going to... Yeah, still, Briano Uriarte from Kia, from Cape, it's 3 Spaniards up front, but then...
it's going to all go off.
Yeah, and that group now, they've re-established a bit of an advantage. That's what I've got to say.
Why would he? Keep an eye back on
Veda Pratama in the 54. Now he's looking for a way past.
What a
now
drive he
Veda
had.
Pratama over the chasing pack.
Uriarte back on the case. Really though is, I think, the number 95. We're not going to be seeing anything from him up towards the front today.
Thomas going to play his cards.
Yeah, what a drive Veda had. The 54. He's into 4th position. 4th position for him. Kilo's moved up into 2nd place, but it's still Carpe out front. He's very, very good at this. 15th place is he's even just battling down for the final point with 15th with Sullivan Mounsey. At the moment, up the inside of Kilos, that's where his race came undone yesterday. Peeny in leading races, isn't he? Generally,
he is, and I mean, you know, he did this last year.
That's not what we expect to see from that Argentinian, so that's a big shame. We'll have to find out what went wrong for him today.
But they're
5th as well. They go sideways down into turn 10. Here we are, Peter. It's 1 lap to go, and rookie
led so much of race 1, led so much of race 2, and got a 1st and a 2nd. He knows how to lead. There's a very determined number 27, Rico Salmela, now up into 2nd place, right on Uriarte's tail.
Cup here in Austria. They fan out. Here we go.
Carpe on one side of the track, and he's got races, particularly here. He's very, very happy doing it.
Peeny looking up. This is what we
a
like to
different
see.
man. This is not the Rico we saw yesterday. This is the Rico that could win this. He's taken the advantage away from Brian Uriarte. Who's going to be latest on the brakes? It's Carpe, super.
The inside of Pratama, there he goes. He's into 6th position now as the Italian, as we see. Been writing a piece for redbull.com about Where Are They Now, the Born Races, the documentary series.
Pratama's up there into 2nd place.
Wow, what a drive that was from Uriarte. Brony go over track limits on the end to exit of turn 3. Keep an eye on Moodley, Christian Daniel Jr. and He's following the riders from last year. And I managed to say in it, Rico is a far more aggressive character this year. Just cuts the inside line, overtakes Pratama through the middle of the corner. It's time for 2A. Pugliese off the back there. They're ready to pick up any pieces that may fall in their favour.
They're a 2nd
than he was last. He's certainly proving me right here today.
That's right, and so Veda Pratama with the fastest lap of the race.
And 2B!
Yeah, it is hard on the brakes.
Oh.
It was very ragged last time, and it's 1.5 behind, and that could change.
What was their pace last time around? 145.0, so they were a couple of tenths.
So far.
Veda has indeed caught the leading quintet.